Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we are going to be starting at Montpelier in the parish of St. James. Remember, we are heading back to Westmoreland. Continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. Now, that man on your screen, his name is Carlton Bwoy. On July 1 this year, Carlton, he would be celebrating his 51st birthday. Carlton, he's from Cold Spring in the parish of Hanover, but he migrated to the United States over 16 years ago. Carlton, he was one of our favorite subscribers in South Florida. Carlton, he was a very hard worker. He did construction and any other work that you wanted to have done on your house. Whether you wanted to power wash your house, clean the gutter, painting, you name it, Carlton did it. He lived in Fort Lauderdale and he worked all over South Florida. Carlton died on Monday, April 25th, 2022. Sad indeed. Condolences to the family and friends of Carlton. Tamar, stay strong. Enough respect. We know it's not going to be easy, but you're a strong lady. Stay strong. So we are learning that a man, he is lucky to be alive. This is after he was shot and injured yesterday afternoon. Friday, April 29th, 2022, almost 5 o'clock. It took place at a garage along Salt Spring Road in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Our information is that this man, he's about 30 years old and he's from Hendon Narwood in Montego Bay in St. James. We are learning that this man, he was at the garage when a motor car drove up. It is said that 4 hoodlums, all armed with handguns, jumped out of the car and they reportedly opened fire at this man who was at the garage. The man, he managed to run off into some bushes nearby. The hoodlums, they then jumped back into the car, making good their escape. It was then realized that this man, he was shot. He received gunshot wounds to his right leg and he was also grazed to the right side of his head. The police, they were called and this man, he was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was admitted in a stable condition. Our information is that when this crime scene was processed, 12 9mm spent shells were recovered from this scene. So this man, like we said, he is lucky to be alive. Now, as we were about to start recording this video, we were informed that a decomposing body was found at the Albany cane field in the Little London area in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, the Albany cane field is like you are leaving Little London and you are heading across to Grange Hill. We are awaiting some details and as soon as we get it, we are going to be updating this story. But it is confirmed. A decomposing body was found in the cane field. Stand by, we'll be giving you further updates. We are also learning that 3 men were shot and killed early this morning, some minutes to 5 o'clock. Saturday, April 30, 2022. Now if you look on your screen, you are seeing some photographs. Those 3 photographs are photographs of the 3 men. Those photographs, they are courtesy of Augustown 876 on Instagram. Now the incident, it took place at Bedward Gardens in Augustown in the parish of St. Andrew. There are 2 conflicting reports. One of them is that the men, they were gambling when they were pounced and shot and taken out. The other report is that they were coming from a party when they were ambushed, shot and taken out. We are awaiting the details and as soon as we get it, tomorrow we are hoping to update this story. Boy, I may tell you the mayhem. Now, we are also learning that a man, he has so far been identified as Devon Brown. He was shot and killed at Duckett's Road. Now, Duckett's Road is in the Cambridge area in the parish of St. James. He was shot and killed early this morning, Saturday, April 30, 2022, about 5 o'clock. Our information is that residents of the area, They reportedly heard loud explosions. As a result, the police were called. When the police arrived on the scene, a man who has so far been identified as Devon Brown, he was found lying face down and he was suffering from gunshot wounds to the back of his head. This man, he was taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD. Our information is that when this crime scene was processed, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Oh, you remember now. You remember now, right? Now, in the final story for today, this one, it took place at Bottom Town. Now, Bottom Town is in the Clarkstown police area in the parish of Trelawny. It took place last night, Friday, April 29th, 2022, about 11:30. Our information is that a man, his name is Moses Garden. He was popularly known as Fat Bwoy or Milton. Now, Fat Bwoy, he is 41 years old and he is said to be a carpenter. He lived at Bottom Town in the Clarkstown area in the parish of Trelawny. Our information is that Fat Bwoy, he was at home. He was fast asleep when his front door was kicked off. We are told that two hoodlums, they were masked and armed with handguns. They entered the house and opened gunfire. It is said that he was sprayed with bullets. He was hit in his head and his upper body. The two hoodlums, they then made good their escape. The police, they were informed and Fat Man, he was taken to the Falmouth Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD. Our information is that when this crime scene was processed, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend tell a friend about Popeye NewzLynx and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica.